imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words.
Alright, hello Brendon and welcome to Pop-ikoni.
Alright, thank you.
So, let's go way back. How did you get involved with music in the first place?
Since I can remember, I've always, I grew up in a musical family where my mom and dad both played instruments and they both sang in the church choir, so it's pretty much always been a part of my life. And I got serious playing instruments when I was like maybe 11, 10, playing guitar and drums, and playing in the school band. So pretty much my whole life I've tried to stay involved with music.
So. Did you see yourself as a rock star when you were 11 already, or how did it go?
No, and I still don't see myself as a rock star.
But you are.
I think I'm pretty, a normal guy. Always, just kind of was a normal kid. Never, expected this to happen, to have this kind of success. But, I'm not complaining. It's a lot of fun.
Okay. Then what about the birth of this band? How did it all begin? How did you guys find each other?
Well, Spencer and Ryan, our drummer and our guitar player, have always been friends since they were little kids. So they started playing music together when they were like 13, 14. They started a little band together, and that was under a different name. Then they found our old bass player Brent, and they started playing with him. And I came across the band and wanted to join as a guitar player, and so I did. Then a month later, I was the singer, and then we made demos, and everything was done after that. We got signed. And it was pretty quick.
I have to ask you about the member change. You have a new bass player.
Right.
How did it all happen? Because there's a lot of things going on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, so
there's a lot of
what's the truth of this story?
Basically, we had Brent, and at the time where we were headed as a band, we wanted to, at the direction we were heading, he didn't want to go that way, and he wasn't too involved with us anymore. He kind of started distancing himself more and more, and so that was kind of disheartening and very saddening for us to kind of be losing a friend and losing, a bandmate. So it was really frustrating for us as well. So we needed somebody who could play instruments well and knew their stuff and wanted to be involved with the band as much as possible. So we got John, and it was for completely musical reasons. We didn't get any money, or we're not making money off of letting him go or anything like that. So.
Because there's like a lot of rumors in that.
Oh, there's a lot of rumors. Yeah, I've read a couple. Some are ridiculous. Something like we let him go for a big amount of money, and I haven't seen that money. So I mean, if someone could show me. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Check is in
totally.
the mail.
Totally. Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, those are ridiculous.
All right.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of...
Your album came out less than a year ago, and you guys are going to play stadiums in about a month or so.
Yeah.
How the hell is it possible?
It's surprising for us as well. Like we can't, put our finger on it, what's really going on. But our band has gotten successful pretty quick, and we're not complaining. We're having a good time no matter what, even if our band wasn't at where we are now. So I don't know. I guess it is kind of weird. It's weird for us just being in this position anyways, from just being kids in a band that were going to school and having, part-time jobs to, touring the world. And so it's kind of crazy, I guess. Yeah.
How did your parents take it? I mean, you guys quit school basically, and
yeah, I mean,
you don't tell your parents, "Hi mom, I want to be a rock star."
Yeah.
How did it go?
That was a funny discussion with me and my parents. At the time, they wanted me to, I mean, every parent wants their kid to go to college and, become a doctor or a lawyer or something. So for us, especially me, growing up in a strict religious household, where I was required to do, 2 years of service for the church, and I told them, I don't want to do this, my religion is music, I want to do the band. So when I told them right away, they were very upset, and pretty much I was looking for like apartments at the time because I didn't want to, live at home. It was like so frustrating. So that was really tough until, you know, we left to go record for the album. And then, you know, when the ball started rolling, and like on our second tour maybe, first or second tour, when they saw, you know, how great our fan base was and how successful we had become so quickly, I think, you know, they started to turn around and kind of pulled a 180 and were really happy for us. And now they're our biggest fans, so it's awesome. Yeah.
So you've given up the religion, and there's
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, I was raised in it, and then I started thinking for myself, and it's not for me. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't have that many Mormons in Finland.
No.
So no, but you know,
That's all good.
So actually, you could have wound up with being, you know, talking to us in Finland. You never know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
You don't love me anymore.
Stop with that, babe. You're paranoid.
What am I supposed to think? Every night you go out with your friends to those illegal strip clubs?
I told you before, babe, I ain't going to no illegal clubs. I gotta go to work to pay for this dumpy apartment. Now stop your complaining, because I gotta go.
No, don't go.
I gotta go. And don't wait up for me.
This whole year, like you said, you know, it's been a huge roller coaster ride. But has there been like a special memory? What's been like the best thing so far?
I mean, we're not like a rock star Motley Crue band where we'll, you know, go party or anything. So, I guess, but still at the same time, we've had, you know, some crazy stuff happen to us. So, actually, just recently, on our first gig that we were supposed to play in, I don't remember. It was the Highfield Festival,
Yeah.
and it was like 3 days ago, and our drummer was still in the U.S. because he lost his passport. So he wasn't over here, and all of our equipment that we needed to play live hadn't showed up. So we didn't know if we were going to be able to play anything. So we were kind of, I guess, deciding if we wanted to play an acoustic show or just not play. And we were just really stressing out about what was going to show up and if we had, you know, our equipment. So, you know, thank God, an hour before we went on, our equipment showed up, and 2 hours before we went on, our drummer showed up. So, you know, an hour later, we got on stage and finally did it. But that was very hectic and very exciting at the same time, I guess.
That's very rock and roll.
I guess that's
Yeah.
pretty rock and roll. Yeah, to me, that's pretty rock and roll.
But what about, how has fame treated you guys?
Personally, since I wasn't ever a popular kid in high school, and I know the other guys weren't, it's weird.
You were the nerds, or what's the
Yeah,
story?
pretty much. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really cool in school. I wasn't like a jock, and I wasn't popular. I wasn't famous to kids in school. So, you know, I got picked on sometimes, and it was kind of, that sucked. I hated high school, and you know, it was rough for a while, but it's weird going from, you know, not being noticed.
The camera is rolling behind you. Yeah,
You suck.
they're both rolling.
You suck.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, so it's weird going from, you know, not being cool to all of a sudden being like this rock idol to people. So it's, I don't know, it's weird. I haven't gotten used to it. I don't know how to take it all in. I'm still the same guy I was in high school. So
What
yeah.
about in UK? It seems that they, especially, for example, NME, it's like, you know, you're their favorite new toy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, let's play with these guys.
It's weird, like, talking about, like, if we're famous or not and, like, being in the limelight, but, you know, I mean,
But you didn't want to be famous. For example, with TRL,
Right.
you know, you told your fans that, you know,
yeah, I mean, it's not what's important to us. What's important to us is writing music that we enjoy and that, you know, hopefully other people like listening to, and just being different and enjoying ourselves as a band, not, you know, trying to see how big our fan base can get or how hot we are or something stupid like that. So, you know, I mean, we do like to dress up on stage merely to keep, you know, kids entertained for that purpose, but, you know, we don't try to be hot like our new bass player John tries to be hot all the time. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's not really important to us, so.